This is about intermittent fasting and GLP-1 medication. So I used to be 284 pounds 12 years ago. I initially lost my 115 pounds through intermittent fasting, doing OMAD, having one meal a day, and I had 5 days of cardio a week, sometimes 6 days. But for the most part, I sustained consistently 5 days of exercise, cardio of 30 minutes to 60 minutes each of the 5 days. I was able to lose 115 pounds. I did not count carbs, I did count calories. I did not log any of this information because I didn't feel like it was necessary for logging all the data because I only ate one time a day. And I pretty much kept an account, a mental account of my calories in that one meal. So later on, I decided to pursue GLP-1 medications, Zepbound, to lose the final 40 plus pounds because I wasn't done with my weight journey. Okay, I was 175 after losing the 115 pounds. I wanted to lose more because I still wanted to get to my BMI. I wanted to finally get to a weight that was appropriate for my height, something that I've never experienced or understood initially before pursuing my weight loss journey, before changing my life. I never even understood what a BMI was until I embarked on a weight loss journey. And specifically, this second journey on GLP-1 medication. Because on the first journey, losing 115 pounds, I really didn't have an account of BMI. I mean, I knew of it, but I really wasn't focused on the number. I started to put focus on the number, pursuing the second phase of the weight loss by getting into this GLP-1 journey, in which I continue intermittent fasting. Now, intermittent fasting and GLP-1 medication does receive a bad rap. It is controversial. There are a lot of supporters for intermittent fasting in general without medication. And there are people who are against intermittent fasting. In the GLP-1 space specifically, many people, I say, have mixed feelings about intermittent fasting, but from what I have observed and heard, it's more so a no-no. So negative, negative vibes towards intermittent fasting and GLP-1 medication. I'm gonna say I to each his own, but I don't agree with it because I do think this medication does afford a prime opportunity for a person to fast incrementally. Now, there are different levels of fasting. You have IF, intermittent fasting, which is shorter term. Then you have ADF, alternate day fasting. That's more, it could be considered short term, but it's a little longer. It's fasting every other day. So you're not eating for one entire day and you're eating the next day. Intermittent fasting through OMAD is short term. You're eating in a window. You're eating every day, but you're just eating in a window. And then you have even another phase of fasting, prolonged fasting, where people can go 72 hours at a time, even more. People can go up to a week of fasting. And people usually build themselves up to that, but that's prolonged fasting. There's some benefits to that. People usually check into that phase of fasting when they are trying to attain autophagy benefits. The benefits of autophagy is the body eating the dead protein cells, like loose skin, which is dead cells, other dead cells that contribute to disease and inflammation. The body will naturally eat the dead protein, eliminating that inflammation. In a lot of cases, eliminating some diseases, not completely eliminating, but shrinking or retracting the dead skin, the loose skin, which is, pretty much dead skin. It's dead skin cells and it retracts it back through autophagy. That's the concept behind that. And usually you don't achieve that level without prolonged fasting or consistent short term fasting over a long period of time. So you're doing intermittent fasting, but you're doing that for years. I've been intermittent fasting for years. Did it eliminate all the loose skin? No, but I mean it is helpful with some retraction of some of it. But that's not the purpose why I intermittent fast. There are other benefits beyond autophagy with intermittent fasting: digestive benefits, cleansing benefits, mental clarity, and it kind of can recenter your idea of food consumption, recenter your idea of moderation, the amount of food to consume. It also can stabilize suppression. You kind of condition yourself into a level of suppression through fasting. After you fast and it's time to refeed, when you refeed, one would think that you're going to eat a ton of calories. You're going to just binge. And that's not necessarily the case with intermittent fasting. When you do refeed, you can eat the right amount of calories and macros to to sustain your body, but you will often find that you are going to have a cutoff point, that you are going to have a satiation stopping point. It's not going to be a binge type of situation. You're going to notice that you're suppressed and that you're not eating as much as you thought you would eat. And that was naturally created through fasting. GLP1 and fasting work hand in hand and can eliminate a stall. That's one of the components, in my opinion, to relieving weight stalls, in addition to exercise. Fasting and exercise. As long as you're consuming your protein and you have enough fiber to move stuff on out your body, because fat is released through urination and defecation. So you need to be doing both. You need the fiber to release it on out. You need the bowel movements. So if you have that in order and you're still in a stall, fasting and exercise, in my opinion, will get you out of a stall. I mean, just scientifically, as long as you're in a deficit. Like fasting, a deficit, and exercise. I mean, that to me, I feel like that's common sense, but it's frowned upon. For some reason, it's frowned upon. I live by it. So I have not experienced weight stalls since being on GLP-1 medication. I never received a weight stall when I wasn't on the medication. I just stopped exercising and was started consuming too many calories. I was just getting loose and I wasn't adamant with my maintenance plan. Me being on GLP-1 medication and reaching my maintenance level now, it kind of like regroomed my concept of sticking to a regimen. Okay, so like now I'm more grounded in the lifestyle versus what I was before GLP-1 when I was just losing the 115 pounds. I didn't have a solid post weight loss maintenance plan. I didn't have that. It was just, oh, I lost all the weight. 1 meal a day does it, and I'm exercising, but now I stopped the exercising and now I'm eating a little bit more than 1 meal a day. I'm not really paying attention to calories and I'm gaining weight. I wasn't done with my weight loss journey, but I still saw that I was getting too comfortable gaining weight. So I wanted to get a hand on it and boom, I chose GLP-1. The same principles still apply. I If I was in a weight loss stall, get out of it would be exercise, make sure you're in a deficit, fast. But why does it get such a bad rep? I don't Why does it get such a bad rep? And it's something that is just really easy to incorporate in your lifestyle, especially if you're on medication that allows you to do it without much effort. Because the GLP-1 gives you the appetite suppression. It eliminates the food noise. You can fast easily with GLP-1 medication. I'm not saying to not eat on it, but if you wanted to do a small window of fasting, this medication allows you to do it. And if you find yourself in a weight loss stall, fasting could be a temporary option to get out the weight loss stall. I don't see why so much pushback on it. And the people who do the intermittent fasting on GLP-1 are frowned upon. Oh, you're doing too much. You're doing a fad diet or something like this. Intermittent fasting is not a diet. Fasting is a lifestyle. It's a way of being, and it has lifelong term benefits. I will forever be a faster. That's just my body is set up like that now. Like I feel better when I fast every day and still eat every day. I'm not really into the alternate day fasting, not against it, but I like to eat every single day and I like to fast every day. So it's a nice combination of the two. The medication allows for a pocket of fasting without struggle. So why not take the opportunity if it's going to elevate, further enhance the weight loss? Why not do it? You know, I'm saying why not do? I mean, since I've been on this medication, I've fasted. I did 1 meal a day with a snack. You know what I'm saying? People may be like, okay, well, that's 2 meals a day. Even if you did 2 meals a day, it's still fasting. You're cutting out a meal. It's still beneficial. Your body, I'm telling you, you will feel the difference. Over time, you will feel the difference and you will grow accustomed to it. You will like fasting. You will like how it makes you feel. You will like how it decreases inflammation, how your digestive system is just more easy running, you know? The bloating, you're not having a lot of bloating. It's just there's so many benefits. So I am an advocate for intermittent fasting. And I honestly, don't feel like there's anything wrong with fasting and using GLP-1 and medication. However, consult with your physician on any decisions that you do. I'm not pushing anyone or endorsing anyone to do it. I just personally do it, and I don't feel like that it causes a negative effect on the body scientifically. Um, and when done correctly, especially in short-term increments, it really can do a lot for you in your weight loss journey. But always consult with your physician with any decisions you make or modifications you make to your journey as you're taking this GLP-1 medication. Um, I hope this was fruitful for you as you're moving forward in your journey or as you're in maintenance or thinking about maintenance. Because let me tell you something right now. This is definitely a maintenance tool. Because as y'all know, listen, getting the weight off is nowhere near the level of concentration needed and diligence needed to maintain the weight loss. Okay. You didn't even, no idea. Okay. So you want to have as many tools in place as you can. Okay. Because maintenance is not a game. If you're struggling so much to lose the weight, more than likely there's going to be so much struggle to maintain the weight. So it's really important to try to implement certain faculties that can make it easier for you. It's all I'm saying. I will see you in the next video. Be real.